built vehicle med bags, Coyote and Black. If you don't know what those look like, they hold a ton of med gear inside. I'm not sure what else got built today. I haven't even been out here. And Coyote red handle tool bags. Looks like also 5x7 Right in the Rain covers. These are really nice. My man Norihiko in Japan. I know you were in a hurry and said you'd take the multicam. We went ahead and busted this one out for you. So there's the only black OD tool apron in existence. Ron Most, what's up? Byron Roberts, how are you? Looks like we have Typhon vehicle med bags being made. These, I'm not sure what these are. NSW admins, maybe. Squeaky shoes. Looks like multicam black also. Multicam black red thread and Typhon vehicle med bags. Oh, those are big. These are full-size tear-off med pouches, the big boys from Coyote. Showing 8 online, 4 thumbs up. Let's get them thumbs up, and let's get some comments in here. We can have a conversation about whatever we want to talk about here. Catskill Mountains. Do you live in the Catskill Mountains, or are you visiting in the Catskill? Are you vacationing? People's Republic of California. Get out while you can, man. Get out while you can. Live there, right on. I bet it's beautiful, man. Byron, the garden is doing well, really well, because we just cooled off some. I just walked in from watering the garden. I've been outside for the last 2 hours. But I just finished watering the garden. Came in, took a shower, cold shower. It's a trip. When you start taking cold showers, it doesn't feel cold anymore, right? I had it as cold as it would go, and the water would not go cold enough. Anyways, the garden is doing amazingly well. It is like it just sprang back to life and has doubled back its fullness. Everything is so green. We have a few multicam black large tool bags. Looks like I've got a Highlander, a couple oranges sitting there. Looks like we have 2 of the Typhon Royal Blue left. Amy Lynn Jones, how are you? Just watered mine too. Yeah, it's I want to say we're probably 80, but we've been hovering like 90, 95, 100. We even saw 105. Tomorrow's calling for 50% chance of rain. Friday's like a 65% chance of rain. I'll take it. I'll take it. Our swales covered in a carpet of green. Covered in a carpet of green. Looks really filling in. Ortiz, what's up? Question, but I'm driving. Are the med dimensions listed on the website? I'm sure. I don't know. I don't know. They're like 12 by 9-ish. Three inches deep, but I mean, it's material, so you could expand it. You could put way fatter things in there. 3, 6, so they're 9 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're about 9 by 9, 9 by 8 maybe. This is not even sewn on here, so hopefully they get that unfucked. I'm gonna put something through there so it's totally obvious, so that doesn't get missed somehow. That whole line's shit. Patrick Caswell, what's up? Have you done any research on home wind turbines? Looking to get one to offset the Blue Eddy solar panel. Eric, I have not, man. I have not. And when you decide on something, let me know. And if you find some videos that you feel are really useful, forward them to me, man. I'll take a look at them. Grilling dinner currently. We had cloud cover all day. Temp mild at 90 compared to Alaska. Same, Tyler. Same, buddy. Same thing. The new super kit bag is awesome. None exist. There is one that we built. We have not built them. We just got all the Cordura in today, so those will cut really soon here. We just got a bunch of multicam black. I bought a ton of LAPD blue. I bought a ton of it, like thousands of yards of LAPD blue. And when we cut it and set it next to black, it looks just like black. I also bought a bunch of, I think I bought 1,000 yards of Carhartt brown. I think that's what it's called. Experience with polymer, Aster, Alpine, Cobra buckle. Yeah, I don't like them. Why would you do that? You could just use the lock monster we use. There's literally zero advantage to it. And they're not made by Aster Alpine. They're made by ITW. Where's Scully? Scully retired, man. Scully has the ranch. He's got 17 acres, little ranch. I saw his wife put some photos up today of him with the cows and all kinds of stuff. Scully is doing what Scully wants to do. His mom is living with them. She is in older stages of life, and he's taking care of mom, and they're taking care of her mother as well, I believe. Amanda, thank you. Living free in Tennessee. Nicole, what's up? Put wood siding on my back porch wall today. Productive day. Hopefully no rain until Friday as predicted. Right on. I hope you get no rain. I hope send the rain here. We'll take it. That OD black apron is nice. And you know how that happened? He ordered it under the custom color option. You too could have had one. And just to get more black on it, we did that middle pocket right there. That middle pocket goes all the way down, and we did it in black just so that we could get some black in there for him. A friend of mine, met him in real life. He's been a client of mine for over 30 years, and he lives in Japan. Rain all weekend and next. 53 days above 100 degrees this summer here in San Antonio. That's nuts. That is nuts. Now getting the YouTube notification for member content for anyone using Gmail. Hit the gold star next to SOE emails. Yep. It's all that algorithm bullshit in those free emails. So we have been putting up members only content. You just go to membership or join on YouTube. I think it's like $1 a month or something. There might be different levels. I think we've only put one level in there. And basically it's our behind the scenes conversation when we're filming Panic Prepper or filming other stuff. The conversations we have amongst ourselves, that is what's being put up members only. So you can kind of hear a little more to the story. You can hear a lot of backstories, just about business, when I started, my history, just things that we talk amongst ourselves. So far, that's what's being put up there. Any of you guys who are members, do you think that it is worth the cost of membership for those videos? I've got 28 people on here, and I have 20 thumbs up. I need you to back out of the conversation, just back arrow out, and hit that thumbs up for me. Byron Roberts, thanks for being part of it, man. Man, my legs itch. I don't know why either. I just took a shower. Ever consider making belts with Molly 175? Brandon, I'm not going to fucking do it. Do you really need it? I mean, think about it. Are you really going to take a 175 belt and put shit on it? The reason you run a 175 belt is because you need life supportability. That's the only fucking reason to run 175 is because you need life support ability, and it fits through your belt loops. There's no fucking reason to do it. Why the fuck would you do that? For real, I know it's cool. It looks neat in the photos. When the fuck are you going to put pouches on that 175 belt when it's through your belt loop? Why the fuck would you do it? It's gimmicky. You have companies doing that shit, and that's their stick, right? That's what got them their attention. That's the thing they could do that other people didn't do. Smart ad 2010, what up? Membership is a bargain. Special content is a dope blue. Gold star. Jose Rivera, what's up, man? What's up? John Witherspoon, how are you? Brandon McGuire. And that's not down talking you. Like if I'm missing something with that, you know, tell me what I'm missing there. It's also a fucking shit ton of labor. It's literally 3 times more work to put that pals on there. Come on, guys. There are 46 people. Like, notice we haven't been doing live feeds. You notice I just fucking ended the live feed last night. That is why. That is why. You guys are not on here like, hey, I just bought this. I just bought that. I just bought this. You're not super chatting. You're not giving a shit for doing these videos. You don't even do the freest, easiest thing in life is to push that little star button. And there's 50 on here and only 39 thumbs up. And those 39, over half of those people aren't on the video anymore. They just come in, literally, people see us live, come in to give the thumbs up and then go do other shit. The new dog is awesome, Byron. She is super loving. We're intentionally just trying to leave her out there so she can get, trained up by the other dogs, figure out the pecking order. She is now with the other 2 dogs quite a bit the first few days. She was just staying by the gate where she knows is closest to the building where we are. But now she's kind of doing her own thing. There's grass out there growing. It's so much taller than her. So she kind of like jumps in and there'll be big clumps of grass and she jumps on them and likes to sit on those clumps of grass. She's still chasing chickens a little, chasing rabbits, but no mouth. Like just she likes to chase them. Like she's not trying to grab them or anything. But the big dogs kind of put her in her place when she does that. Shipping large tool bag, Chuck, right on. 2-inch belts on the shelf. No, Scott, you'll never get one without ordering it. I do not have any 2-inch Cobra buckles. Order a 2-inch duty belt and it will ship. You order other stuff with it, it might not ship. Decide on location, homestead in Tennessee, where you're looking in specific parts of the state. Exodus. I live here because James Yeager lives here. I moved here because Tactical Response is here in this town. And it's a really good town. There's no real industry here. There's not a lot of jobs here. There's not a lot of money. As a matter of fact, we were the most impoverished county in Tennessee 2 or 3 years ago. Look at this fucking cat. This cat is grabbing this 550 and running around with it. I always wondered how that got, I mean, I knew the cats, but I'd never seen it do it. It literally runs it, grabs it with its mouth, and runs like a dog. And now it's all the way over here. Need a med bag. Got the text, email, but what work is blocking access to outside website. Patrick, why don't you use your phone? Just go outside. I mean, I don't know what your situation is or where you are. PP1 video when the live started. Chuck, right on, man. It's funny as hell, huh? Tay Jones, what's up? The swales look awesome. The swales are awesome. Puppy wants to play with the moving things. Yes, it does. Waiting on red vehicle med bags. They are being built. I saw them last night. There they are right there. I think that's them. Right there. Hit you up earlier. Email, need a Woodland Rallyman. Brandon, you sent that email, right? And I said, with or without pistol mags? I printed that. Archangel, what up? Philip, what's up? Drive strength, what's going on? Harvest tomatoes, pepper, onion, and so salsa. Very cool, man. Very cool. Zipper grocery bag, like it way more than an old non-zipper. I know we just took a Typhon one and threw a zipper in it for somebody. Was that you? Did you get Typhon pink thread? Was that you? Would you do law enforcement vests that look like dressers? No fucking way. No. We can't build enough of what we build. So to build something out of the realm, especially completely different than what we do build, we couldn't touch it, man. Both my other vehicle med bags are red. Gave one to Son, getting another one for the other vehicle. Right on. Yeah, I should probably take one for each of our trucks. Well, that would take the whole run. Looks like a lot of green stuff coming up in this. Tons of green stuff. So I know Sun Hemp was in there. I don't know if any Sun Hemp's coming up, but I can clearly see the peas, the Crowder peas, because the stem going down still has the pea on it, right? Plus, the very next morning, the peas had already sprouted. We used an inoculant on them. So those are growing really well. And then you can see the seeds stuck on the buckwheat too. So the buckwheat and the Crowder peas, it's like a carpet of green. Tomorrow, and I went out and just watered everything tonight too. So in the morning, that stuff it'll amplify. Like it'll be 50% more in the morning. Weather was perfect for seed. It sure was, wasn't it? Fupa backed in. Wish it was. I have my Fupa packed. Wish it was bigger. We make an extra large. Saw Pelosi's trip cost $90 million, not including moving. I saw that too, man. They were saying that before she ever went over there. Did you charge me, or do you want weights? When we make them, we'll send you an email. Basically, we've compiled all the guys that want them, and I think there's about a dozen, probably a dozen total items. Units. So we'll probably build 12 extras, so there'll be 24. And when they're built, we will send you guys emails and say, hey, these are online. And you'll have a couple hours before they end up going out public. Yeah, so much money. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep, we're in financial problems. Josh, did you get your Fupa yet? We sent that. You wanted a... What did you want? Multicam Alpine, and then we threw multicam black on. We did your special too. Did you see retailers are needing 800 million square feet of warehouse space for a glut of inventory? Went into local Dollar General and Food Lion, and they are filled to the gills. Yeah, they're getting all their old inventory, right? All that stuff that they had ordered, and then continued to order. Like they had all these reoccurring orders that should have come in every couple weeks, every month, but it didn't. It sat in ports and shit, and it's all finally shuck loose. But that's fucking those companies, and they're changing all the expiration dates on all that shit too. So they're getting stuff that is in, near, or already expired, and they're relabeling it. Where will the trees be planted? In the berm, on the big berms. The trees will be planted there about every 8 feet. There will be 2 stone fruit trees, meaning pear, persimmon, peach, apricot. There's a lot of shit you could put in there, right? And then so it'll go 2 of those, 1 nitrogen fixer. So basically, between 2 stone fruits will be a nitrogen fixing tree. And we're actually going to, I think, start planting those swales. We're going to do another workshop the day or two before October 1st and 2nd. There will be a workshop here. I think we're capping it at 50 people. So if you're interested, look for it quickly because it will sell out. There'll be 50 people able to attend that, which is nice because you'll get a lot of one-on-one time. Like this last one we did, we hung out all night long. Like a lot of us just hung out, talked about whatever. It was very fun. Good time. And we're going to plant the swales in with a lot of different plants and shrubs. And Rosemary's going in, a lot of rosemary. Garlic's going in. Daffodils are going in, which will attract bees. There's a lot of stuff getting planted. Block Almighty, did I miss? No, the puppy's outside. If you are planting trees, it's a must-have. I don't know what we're talking about. Trees. You need a Vortex Tea brewer. I'm coming to build one October 1, 2. Scrambling. I would love to hear about that or see that. I'm not sure who you are, although I probably know you. Looking to relocate from New Mexico to Missouri or Tennessee, trying to understand the differences between different regions of Tennessee for homesteading. Well, I can tell you that where we are not in the mountains, right? As you go towards East Tennessee, it gets mountainous, mountain kind of. It's very beautiful, very, very beautiful. I love going to like Chattanooga. I love going to Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area, all that around there, right? Where I live, we have mostly mild winters. Summers have been hotter this year, but I mean, not uncontrollable. We're still doing everything we do. The beauty of where I am is I don't have any codes or zoning. We didn't ask permission to do shit. What variety garlic are you planting? I'm doing garlic bed this fall. Byron, the truth is, I don't have a clue, man. Whatever Billy and William bring. Always have trouble finding quartz this time of year. Check Target in yuppie towns. Nicole, do you need jars for yourself? Hold on, link inbound, right on. Canning a bunch of green beans tomorrow. Have been looking for quart size. Can't find any. Chuck, buddy. When everybody was out of jars, we went online to Target, and we would drive a couple of hours in each direction, right? So on Saturday, we'd go one direction. Sunday, we'd go the other direction. So we'd go into Nashville, and we'd hit all the targets in Nashville. And then we'd go towards Memphis and hit all the targets in Memphis. But we would pre-order the jars for pickup. So we would just roll into Target, pick up our jars, and we filled the 4Runner up every time we took a trip, right? We bought jars. We haven't bought many jars this year. We bought jars 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. We would just make runs, and it was jar buying trips. And while we were in town, we'd go eat and hit a couple antique store stuff, right? So oh yeah. Okay, so apparently I lost feed while I was in there. I don't know if you guys saw that. There's jars. Get out of here. Here. Boy, you get in here and I'll never see you again. Yeah, elephant garlic is not technically garlic. And Josh used to make fermented garlic, which was amazing. He would serve that here quite a bit. Enjoy Raw Thoughts video. Right on, Jeff. Thank you, man. We'll do some more of those. Video glitch, yeah. When I was to the bathroom. That's actually an add-on. And I guess there's more metal there than here. Chuck, man, just jump in the vehicle and just head whichever direction. Grab a friend, woman, wife, whatever, son, and just make it a trip. Pickled garlic is amazing, yeah. I also like chestnut and music varieties of garlic. Nicole, the fig trees are ripe. There's still a ton of like little ones, so I mean we'll probably get figs for a couple months off that thing. But I pull up on the 4-wheeler and eat so much, I'm like, oh man, this is gonna fuck me up later, and I gotta just stop. I'll bet we can probably pull 10 gallons of figs that are ripe and overripe off of that tree right now. Coffee show with Jack and Nicole, tons of info, right on. The Tuesday coffee show. I'm not sure what that is. Amy Lynn, thank you for the super chat. Hey John, I'm late. Had to fix my t-shirt. Does that mean put on a new t-shirt because you're watching this show? No need for jars. Right on. Check Target and even small country grocery stores around my area, and no one has any. Huh. Used to make organic. Okay, we read that. Cost $850. We're going to build them for $150. Cool. Nicole, do you know who Scramblin' is? See, retailers need 800. Okay, we've read all of these, I think. Just started watching Tuesday Coffee Time with Jack, Spirko, Nicole, and John Willis. Is that what it's called? Coffee Time? That's why I can't buy jars. Amy, do you live around here? Are you like close here? I was someplace. I was at Tractor Supply yesterday. They had jars, at least where we are. Trying to take a road trip east to Tennessee in the next month. Is your shop homestead open for visitors? Exodus. It is, and it isn't. So yeah, it is Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. But depending when you come here and what I have going on, will dictate how much time there will be for that. Like I've got video meetings, I've got live feeds. I do a lot more and more and more every few weeks. That schedule gets filled up. Tractor Supply full of jars. Yeah, ours is to Pennsylvania, right on. Be there October 1st. Very cool, Amy. How do you winterize your fig tree? So Philip, man, I don't. And we had really tons of snow this year compared to normal. And then the couple years before we had ice, right? So when we planted the fig trees, the winter, like they grew pretty good. And then the winter just like snapped them down to the ground. Like ice on them, like literally just broke them to the ground. So I was mowing through that area. I was cutting all the grass and shit down because I would chip it real heavy. So I try to cut all the tall shit down and then pile the wood chips. And I was about to mow over the fig tree, the little dead sprigs that were sticking up, the sticks, and I saw a little bit of green. I saw like a little tiny green leaf. So I realized it was still growing and I left it. And it came back that year, probably about 5-6 feet tall. And then it broke off and killed it the next year, same type of thing, but it grew back. And now that sucker overwinters the whole time. And what would you say it is, Nicole? Probably 8-10 feet tall. They're big. They're like, I thought I planted them far enough apart, but they're so big that they are like one wall of fig tree now. Like they intermingle. Growing banana trees. So I don't think I can overwinter bananas here where we are. I see people with banana trees here, but they don't make any bananas. If you have Amish store, they have a lot of jars right on. One of the guys at work spent his lunch trying to get the label off my Gummy Bear Army guys. Wants to put it on his tool bag. Patrick, next time you order something, just put in notes and we'll send you a label for him. John doesn't have fig trees. He has fig hedge. They're big. They are big. Is figgy pudding really made from figs, Grumpy? And if anybody makes puddings or desserts, you can always bring them. They are always welcome here. Kimchi, fresh garlic. Oh, I bet that's delicious, man. Josh made us kimchi several times, a couple different kinds. He's got like this plastic square box, this kimchi box that has like latches on the side and shit. I live in Nashville, and we uproot them, cut them down small enough to keep them inside, and put them under UV lights. Oh, the banana plants? I want to do a glass greenhouse. Like I have a row house, but I want, like you can get from Rimmel. Rimmel has them. There's a couple companies. The actual companies that did the greenhouses at Lowe's and Tractor Supply, they'll come in and set those up, right? And you can use the same stuff we bought. What was it called? Solex. Solex that we have outside on our over our aquaponic system. It's like clear patio cover stuff, but you can get that in single wall, double wall, and they do it up to like 2 inches thick. So you have this huge air barrier, double wall air barrier. It's really expensive, but I want to put in like an actual glass greenhouse. I want a big greenhouse that big enough that I can like have birds fly around in it, right? I just want to sit outside in the snow, drink coffee, look at my banana trees with bananas on them, and see parrots flying around. Like I actually want, I will build that. Label is hilarious. I don't want them to die alone. Landon Wold, how are you? Brianna, how are you? Next time I'm in town, I'll bring you a buckeye pie. Right? I have no idea what that is, but I will definitely try it. How many years till a fig tree will produce figs? So Mark, mine did the first year. No, it didn't. It did the second year. I have apple trees in, like potted apple trees, you know, apple trees that you get at Lowe's. We just pulled them out of the pot. We didn't unravel them. We didn't do nothing with the roots. We didn't roll them down bare root. We just put them in piles of wood chips and mulch, and they're growing. And I've got like 6, 7 apples on those trees right now. I've put peach trees in and had peaches the same year. Now, people will tell you, you should not do that, pull them off and let it put the energy into the tree. And I would agree with that. I would say that I probably messed ours up by letting them have fruit the first year. But we put a ton of fruit trees in, and they all fruited fruit the same year. Greenhouse we buy our garden plants from used to have a parrot flying around. That's awesome, Landon. That's awesome. Are you planning to cover them in the winter there, and what do you plan to use? Brianna, are you talking about my fig trees? We do not cover them. If it takes me covering them, we ain't growing it. Now, if I do banana trees or something in a row house, no problem. We'll heat the row house, or we'll heat the greenhouse. I got 10 pairs this year, second year, right on. Built my greenhouse for almost free. Awesome. I have a ton of old windows that have been pulled out of houses and stuff, like real old. I think I have like 200 now, various different sizes. We're going to build some kind of seed starting house with those. Apple pie. Oh, I love apple pie. Gotta have ice cream with apple pie, though. Been doing it 3 years now, so next year we should yield some banana. Oh, that's very cool, man. The second militia. And you're in Nashville, huh? That's cool. Call your friend a package of gummy. You will never have pressure one. Recycled old sliding doors. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Love it. That's very cool. Plus, if you still have those recycled doors, those sliding doors in the frames, right, you can open it to vent it. That's very, very cool. When we do another row house, we will do one with roll-up sidewalls. Use old windows to build a greenhouse. Mark, there's a couple videos on the compound videos of Amanda and I picking those frames up. I think one of them's published. We actually went and picked up a whole entire trailer load that was a much larger load. Want to try those amazing gummy bears, Billy Bond? They're really good. They are really good. Pulled the frames off, just used the double glass. Very cool. Right on. I thought I was going to walk over and show you gummy bears. Here's Good Army Men. We actually did a t-shirt of this too. And I have gummy bear patches also. I think I have gummy bear patches. We did. I don't know if we're sold out of them or not. We really run those one time and that's it. They might be over in my workspace. What bag was hanging that was open? So, Philip, that's a vehicle med bag. Heats his greenhouse by having water in metal drums and has a heater blowing on them. Yeah, so a thermal sink. So we have a dual barrel stove that is in sheet metal, has a blower in it. Tad actually took it out of a old, they did something and took it out of some guy's house or whatever, put a new system in. And I was able to get this. I have the whole thing. So you can fill it with sand or diatomaceous earth, so it'll work as a thermal sink. And it's wood fire. So these are vehicle med bags. Hold 6 big bandages. It'll hold 6 more. NPAs, 14 gauge needles. Chem lights, right? So if you're, vehicle and it's leaking fuel, it does hold 2 road flares on the bottom. And in the back is a big flat pocket, abdominal wound or burn dressing or whatever you want to stick in there. And I have them right now in black and coyote. How did you learn to sew? I taught myself how to sew. It's like riding a bicycle, right? How many people taught themselves how to ride a bicycle or taught themselves how to swim? It happens. Nowadays, though, people are so far ahead of where we were. I mean, you have the internet, YouTube. There's a video for everything on YouTube. Oil will heat and cool slower. Sealed drums, motor oil. It's a good use, right on. If you haven't gotten a vehicle med bag, definitely. Kirby, what's up, buddy? Suspected militia violence extremists. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I saw the Ranger tab on that thing, too. So there's military patches and badges and shit on there. Ever look at Legends fitness equipment for your gym? Yeah, Legends is not as high end. So Legends, there is some gyms that have Legend. Legend is a little lower end stuff. If you want a Tennessee-based company or you want the absolute hands-down gym equipment, you want to look at Arsenal Strength, and they are also in Tennessee. I know Chris, who works over there. When we go to bodybuilding shows, we see the owner of the company and Chris and those guys. I think I have a Legend T-bar row. It's actually for sale. It's purple, it's compact, and it's in my shipping container if you would like to buy it. This is what I replaced it with. And I buy Arsenal and I buy Hammer Strength. There's a couple other things. But it definitely is, Legend is definitely better than home equipment. It's better than, I think it's better than Body Solid, for instance. Let's get extreme. Ranger tab was the Oath Keeper's insignia. Got it. All sorts of stuff. They actually specifically attacked the Warrior Culture Gear Company. So, Great Wolf. I saw on Jackson, Tennessee's Facebook page, they had posted for law enforcement that they were having a seminar about, I don't remember how they put it, but basically it was about extremist groups, militias. It was crazy the way they worded it, right? White people that meet in masses, pro-Second Amendment people, and it's all profiling. It's all the Homeland Security shit. And that's what I was saying today, right? Everybody's up in arms over TikTok, right? Oh my God, Joe Rogan acting like a retard. Oh my God, TikTok. Have you read the terms of user agreements, right? Do you fucking really think that Samsung and Verizon and AT&T and Google, last year alone, the government went to them over 1 million times to have things deleted or to have access to your private messages. It goes so far beyond that, right? That's in their user agreement for China. I ain't fucking worried about China. You think China's going to come snatch you up and put you in a van? You think China's going to come and disappear your ass? You think China's going to come to your door? No. I'm worried more about my fucking government than I am about China. So do you really think that Facebook and Instagram and YouTube aren't doing the same shit? People have been so conditioned or so comfortable to speaking and communicating with a phone. Any keystroke, any message, any photo, any video, whether you've deleted it or not, there is a record of it somewhere. And when they want you, they will put a team of analysts on all of that information, and then they will get a warrant for you. But they really don't even need a warrant anymore. If they want you, they just fucking scoop you up. I'm not worried about China coming in and killing my children at night in the middle of the raid. I'm not worried about China coming to my door and raiding my house and come to find out it's the wrong address. I'm not worried about China coming to my house and shooting my dogs. I've had my private messages on Facebook delete right in front of my eyes. Me too. Especially with like Josh winning right there. I will forward him messages and they fucking delete them when I go back. Because I'll send him, I speak to Josh quite a bit. And we send links to videos and stuff back and forth a lot. So I'll always go in knowing I'd sent it to him to forward it to other people, and it's just gone. They are all recording every keystroke. Absolutely they are. Joe Rogan is a Trump hater. Why, though? Why is Joe Rogan a Trump hater? Because he was very much in support of Trump, I thought. But really, right? Who cares? Politics, who cares? You and I, we can't change it. Trump was the only president that did things that made my life better, right? He made my life better for me, my employees. I believe Trump really is pro-America. I also believe he's still in the same club with all of them. Why did he not put Nancy Reagan in prison, right? Why was Ghislaine Maxwell's list not put out public, right? Why didn't he pardon Julian Assange? More importantly, how come he didn't pardon the Tiger King? More importantly, with things like can control and food fortress crops look to be sprouting beautifully. Yes, that's right, buddy. In my state of Australia, if you are a licensed gun owner, the police can roll up anytime and inspect storage. Redmond, that's how it is if you're a machine gun owner here. I think ATF can come one time, unannounced. I'm more scared of crickets. What do crickets eat? When we put these swales in, fuck, there are crickets all over the place. Big black, same with my fodder crops. Big black crickets. What do those things eat? What are they in there chewing on? Second militia. What kind of business do you do, man? What do you do? And have we met? Have we ever met? I'm in Nashville quite often. The government's starting to get really nervous. Yes, because they are doing tyrannical shit. They are doing insidious shit. They just poisoned millions of people. There are people dying left and right. And when you fuck up people's children, they tend to go after the people that caused that, right? They're building fences. They're building bunkers. They are securing themselves. They are in the death throes. And that's when they're most dangerous. More Landon, we have a ton of toads and frogs. You know what? When I was watering those swales, crickets were running out. I saw a bunch of toads up in there, and I was like, those toads are already up on the swales. They must be eating those crickets. Tons of big spiders, too. Big spiders. Had a great time at the swale workshop. I got my books that Billy recommended, and I'm ready to study. Right on. Right on. Toads. We have a ton of toads. We have these big, huge, like street lights, on the property, like the same lights that are as street lights, right? I have 13 on the property. And where they are, it attracts bugs. The frogs sit on the ground and eat the bugs that hop around, and bats fly all around under the lights, eating all the big winged bugs. We're out hearing, seeing that. Where are out? Would love a rabbit hole that one. Would love to rabbit hole that one. Had a great time in swale class. Crickets are both meat and plant eaters. From larva to seed, almost anything in between. Really, if crickets are rolling in, the chickens will be eating well. So the chickens can't get to the swales. And the chickens would destroy those swales. They would be all over those sprouts. And Trump is all cozy with Klaus. Yeah, I assume it's all... I look at it as the World Wrestling Federation, right? It's all WWE. Got to do some self-enriching and pet projects, but he's still told what to do. Yeah, I think he is, yeah. I've had private messaging on Facebook. Believe. Hope you're having a good night, lunchtime here in Australia. Redmond, what's up, buddy? Raymond. EMS, 27 years. Vehicle med bag, definitely the best laid out small med bag I've seen. Chuck, right on, man. Quotes from the Constitution equals possibly dangerous extremists. That flag up there without the proper amount of states on it is probably highly extremist. Exodus Survival. Where are you located at, man? Amanda and Billy were talking some really great rabbit hole stories I want to learn more about. Just got the book, The Inherents. So I don't know what they were talking about. We were all out here in a circle in the garage talking about giants and, you know, all kinds of stuff. My 2A tag on my truck gets a lot of attention. So the don't tread on me, right? The Gadsden flag. The Gadsden flag is a sign of extremist. You know in Texas you can get that on. You know Jack Spirko has that on his license plate. They give you that license plate. You can buy it as a vanity plate. There's a couple other states where you can get the Gadsden flag also. Like the state fucking issues it. Beautiful, unbastardized, glorious American flag. Is Panic Prepper secure? The woodpecker is about to strike. I have a bunch more Panic Preppers to put up on Instagram, little short ones. There's another, the one with Testimona went up tonight, I think. That one's funny. So there's a script to that, and I can't remember a line. I'm lucky to remember 2 lines at a time, right? I read it and then look at the camera, read it again like I'm terrible. She had that script in her hand for maybe 10 minutes and did the whole fucking thing without looking at the script. There's another one that will come out shortly with Billy Bond. Apparently the symbol for electrical resistance on like a set of blueprints is Radis's radicalism. Hunter, fucking nuts, right? Ohm's law. Blackie Brown raced our young girls, but Violet Gray won, right? That's how you test. That's how you know the actual resistance, by the color rings on a resistor. That's been in my head since 8th grade. Florida just got the Gadsden tag. Nuts. Of course, the Biden administration does not like Florida. Located in northern New Mexico, this year we had 2 largest fires in New Mexico history. 300,000 acres. Nuts. Fucking nuts. Amy, the content I put on TikTok and Instagram is definitely a little different than the content I put here. because you can just shoot it really fast. Don't have to edit it. Inventory locked, unpadded 2.7. No, David. And if you're asking, I would tell you don't order one. Don't order it. We have orders for them. If you order it, it will definitely be built. We have not built any of them. But if you have to ask the question, I would tell you don't order the sling. The padded sling. If you want a sling, I have single points, 2 points, and convertibles ready to ship right now. Brianna, thank you for being here. Have a great night. You can get it in Tennessee also. Very cool. The Gatson flag. We can buy here as well. Second Militia. Can you come to the store Monday through Friday 9 to 5? Can you buy product? Yes, you can. From my website, soetacticalgear.com. You can. And if you're looking for product and stuff, if you go to that website, we send a text message out almost every day showing you what's been built. And then when I walk around here, we show you what's been made. Like these tool bags. You can buy these tonight. They'll ship tomorrow morning. And you can also see sometime in the video I walk around and show you what's being made so you know what's coming available in the next day or two. The Southern Cross flag used by protesting gold miners in Australia in 1800 now gets called extremist, as does the Celtic cross, which is now associated with white supremacy. They do that though, right? They do that to make whoever has that look crazy. Are there really some white supremacist groups running around with those flags? I don't fucking know. Where are they? I mean, the last white supremacist I saw turned out to be fucking federal agents. Just finished up shredding over 40 pounds of zucchini for the freezer. 20 pounds for tomorrow. I'm going to be eating a lot of zucchini bread. Awesome. Awesome. Jason, what's up, man? We can get the Gadsden plate here in Tennessee. I'm doing a little menace. I'll eat your soul. Zucchini bread. Yes, I love zucchini. I like zucchini bread. I like pumpkin bread better. Zucchini bread is just like making, it's a way to make a cake and feel a little better about it, right? Because zucchini bread really is zucchini cake. At least the ones I like. Applesauce, all sorts of stuff. Right on. We did not grow. We did pumpkins this year. We did not grow any squash. I was at Tractor Supply yesterday and was surprised how many plant starts they actually had for sale. Carrot. Oh, I love carrot cake. Love carrot cake, especially if it has a cream cheese, pineapple frosting, right? Cream cheese, pineapple. Actually, we should order a carrot cake this week. We did pineapple upside down cake a couple weeks ago for Miranda's birthday. And it's got to have a few raisins in it, right? Carrot cake should have some raisins in it. Takes on the flavor of whatever you put in it. Right on. Right on. I'm going to start turning these lights off, guys. So maybe 5 more minutes. Questions, comments, anything you want to talk about or see real quick. Joseph Frazier, what's up, buddy? Chocolate chip banana bread. Funny you say that. Jeremy made banana nut muffins, but with chocolate chip, with chocolate drizzle. But he's been making muffin tops, right? So it's not even using a muffin pan. It's more like a cookie made out of banana nut muffin with chocolate chips, and then he does a chocolate drizzle on top. There's 3 containers of them sitting in the kitchen right now. What desserts are we free? No, we're not freeze drying desserts. If we're freeze drying, we're running protein. If we're going to run the load, run the energy, the most expensive thing, and the thing that will keep you alive, I can do all the other shit after the fact. But that protein is what's going to, I can live off meat. I can't live off of freeze dried carrots or cucumbers, right? And I do have a bunch of that stuff stocked. I also have seed, and we also, like, I have seed. I have carrots growing all out in my gravel right now from carrots I planted 2 years ago that went to seed, and we never pulled them. Don't call him cookies. He takes offense to that. Now I want upside down pineapple cake. Well, you come on, Josh, and I'll get it. Canning a lot of protein, having pineapple upside down. Jason, have you done any rabbits yet? Have you canned out any rabbits? I need somebody to come here, process a bunch of rabbits and chickens, and then can them for me and give me them all back. Or I don't know, you can have half of them or whatever. I need somebody that really likes processing little animals and likes canning. That's perfect. That's what I need. And I need a barista also. I need a person who just follows me around, and when I need coffee, they go make coffee for me. And I need a dessert. The barista should be a pastry chef also, or pastry, be able to make pastries and coffee. That would be good. What canner do I recommend? So the gold standard, end of the world, always going to work. You can put it over fire if you have to heat it, is the All-American canner, right? All-American. I think there's a Ball canner. There's some others, right? They're the big aluminum looking or stainless steel, whatever they are. But to start off with, while we have power, and I'm 50 years old, I haven't probably gone but a month and a half all total combined without electricity, you know. So even in 50 years, with something supposed to kill us and end the world every year, here I am still. So with that said, I prepare to use technology, but also prepare in case there is no technology. So the Presto canner is very, very convenient. It is so simple. It's so simple, in fact, that we own 2 of them and run them both at the same time. So check out the Presto canner. And I have an affiliate link for Amazon. If you look on any of my videos or email, there's an Amazon link. If you click that link, it takes you to Amazon, and anything you buy in the next 24 hours, we get a little percentage of. So think of it as taking money away from evil Amazon and giving it to somebody that you spend time with talking, and you spend your time in the evenings with. And remember, almost any person on YouTube or social media influencer or content creator, they also do that. So if you ever see an Amazon link from any of them, if you click on their link, it downloads a cookie, and anything you buy in the next 24 hours, it gives them like 1% to 2% of it. I would like something that I could use without electricity, but plan to do a garden every year, so something easy. So the question is, okay, so the All-American canner, right? I have a gas stove in there, and it definitely does heat things up. I also bought a commercial hot plate. I bought a commercial hot plate. I don't know where it went. There it is up there. That's a big commercial hot plate. So you still have to have electricity to run that thing. So this, you could do it over a turkey fryer. You could do it on a barbecue grill. You could probably do it on a campfire, right? On a tripod or something over a campfire. But you cannot beat the convenience of these. I have a non-electric Presto, right on homemade marshmallows with a layer of chocolate ganache and graham cracker crumbs on top. Now that's a s'more. Dumb luck, got All-American canner for free. These are ridiculously expensive, these big ones. I'm a meat cutter, processing rabbit, whatever, anything like that, easy to deal with. Lauren, where are you located? Where are you? Stick a Hershey chunk inside a marshmallow, roll in panko. Oh, that sounds good. Deep fried s'mores. You should do a video about desserts. I don't know anything about desserts other than I like to eat them. We should do a, what's that, ASMR, ass to mouth? What's that when chicks sitting there eating ice cubes and shit? What's that kind of video? We should just do that of just us all eating desserts. Cheesecake. Is that your favorite Great Wolf cheesecake? I like a cheesecake. I go to Cheesecake Factory. I like cheesecake, but I want something on it, right? Like fresh strawberries. Not that bullshit like gelatinized strawberry pie filling bullshit. Fresh strawberries, right? Cherries. Fresh cherries, right? I like cherries. Tons of stuff coming out of the garden so much I gave my lawn service a big bag to take today. Right on. 2 Presto canners and still do the other million things I have to do between. That's right. It is so simple to use those Presto canners. I would tell you to have both. Like for real, you will do your load so much easier with that Presto. I'm not telling you don't get the All-American. I have one. I think I have 2 of them. I'm missing one actually. I don't know where it went. I'm telling you, get those things. Use them. Cheesecake is the best kind of cake ever, though. It's technically a pie. Fresh strawberry pineapple cheesecake. Right on. Key lime. I've had some key limes. I got a friend that sends them to me from Key West. Next time you're in Nashville, right on. Cannolis. My Polish grandmother made a thing called cherry square. Now I need to go through her cookbook. You do. You do. You need to make some of those and just put those in a next day mailbox and send them over here. Reed, my little friend Reed, some of you know who he is. His mother made a whole pan of cinnamon rolls. And he put plastic cling wrap all over them and put them in a flat rate box and mailed them to me. We opened them right as we were about to go to dinner. I ate half of them standing right there at the shipping station with a glass of milk. And then I took them and ate them in the truck on the way to dinner. I think I ate the whole pan before I got to dinner. West Georgia area, chicken processing. Yeah, Lauren, we have, I have a commercial, well, I mean semi-commercial, Featherman. I've got 2 big pluckers. I've got a scalder. I've got actually 2 scalders. I've got big commercial freezers. We've got big tubs for ice. I've got a 3-bin outside. We process chickens outside. We do about 50 at a time. But I've got Cornish cross right now, 50, 40 something they're about ready to be slaughtered. We could do them this weekend and we'd be totally happy with the weight. I just like to go, and get in my truck and go out and have dinner and shit on the weekends rather than process chickens. I'd rather pay a guy. Baklava, yeah, baklava's good. Reed's grandmother made the cinnamon rolls. What did I say, Amanda? I thought I said Reed's grandma. Thanks for taking the time. We'll try to stop by them. Right on, Exodus, right on. Recommend any specific freeze dryer. Amy, you really only have one choice for a freeze dryer. It's Harvest Right. There is another freeze dryer on the market relatively recently. You can't go wrong with the Harvest Right. And I would tell you, okay, the people that buy a small and a large, I know several people who have bought, medium, small and mediums, right? They always end up buying a large. You're never going to have a large and go, I wish I had a smaller freeze dryer. The load is bigger. You're going to run it. You're running the electricity anyways. You can get a credit card, and I know credit's evil. I get it. You can get a credit card through Home Depot. Jason can tell you more about it detail-wise. You can get a credit card through Home Depot and then buy it through Home Depot, and you get 0 interest through Home Depot, right? For however amount of time, right? You can finance it through Harvest Right. You can buy them from Tractor Supply. Get the large. That Premier pump, people seem very happy with it. I have the oilless pump, so we don't ever have to mess with it at all. But it doesn't seem like that big of a deal to have to filter the oil in the other pumps. And you can save like $1,500. We did Cornish cross a few years, finally got American breast. Harry, man, Jack Spirko has really been talking about American breast chickens. The Cornish cross are so simple, though. I have them in a 10 by 10 tractor on grass. I drag them every day. Throw feed in there towards the back so they run towards the back. Take the top off the water, fill the water with the hose. I interact with the birds for less than 5 minutes a day for that set of birds. The new freeze dryer is way more expensive than the Harvest Right Large. I thought so too, Jason. It's by Survival, some company that makes survival food buckets. Premier Pump is filtered every 20 batches, quick and easy. It does seem easy, man. It does seem easy. I mean, you're able to do it. It's gotta be easy. He's grumbling. He's like, "Fuck you, man." Premier Pump filtered. Amy, yes, it comes with a pump. It does. You pick your pump. You pick your pump. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Hey, anybody if you're interested in the freeze dryer, Amy, Jason there has a great TikTok page. I know it seems silly if you're not on TikTok. TikTok is the social media that's actually growing and working. They have opened their algorithms up. When I enter a hashtag in Instagram, a lot of the hashtags have been used maybe 1 million times. They've already been used 4 million times in Instagram. So the thing with Instagram, though, is you want to make your videos 15 seconds. If you can make them 15 seconds, they will rank. You can also take a video on there and then click like stitch, and you can add a reply to it. You can also do a side-by-side. But Jason has a great TikTok page there, and he does a lot of freeze drying stuff on his TikTok page. It's Texas, what is it, Jason? TNTX Shiner, I think that's what it is. Tennessee Texan Shiner, there we go. Caswell, we'll see you next time. Smart Ad 2010. Hey, Smart Ad, what do you do? Your name makes me think social media, but then you got that pine tree there, so it makes me think you do permaculture or homestead stuff. Amanda said, we do have an affiliate link, Amy. We absolutely do. And if you're going to buy one, we do have an affiliate link. It is on our website, and it's in our emails, and it's on my videos in the drop-down menu. I would tell you what it is, but I don't know what it is. I also have an EMP affiliate code, which will get you $50 off your order on EMP Shield. Forest Marsh. Yeah, I have, currently, I have coyote and black vehicle med bags, and they will ship tomorrow morning. I do have some other colors coming that'll be ready probably tomorrow. So if you hate coyote and you're going to buy it anyways, you might want to wait till tomorrow. Pizza. You do pizza? I love pizza. Love pizza. I should have had pizza last night. John, you talk about comfrey. What is it and what is it for? So comfrey, think of it as a weed, right? Like what's that banana thing that's not a banana? Plantain, right? It looks like broadleaf plantain. Think dandelion, kind of. You plant it places. It puts a mesh root system down. It fixes soil. It will not grow in fertile soil. You put it in the worst of soil, and it will convert the soil to have fertility. And as it comes up really tall, you just chop it. Like you try to kill it. You just cut it down, and those leaves rot down and become fertility in the soil, right? So you're just chop and drop. You can also cut that stuff. Your birds will eat it. Your rabbits will eat it. It's very good for them. It's high in nutrition. You'll see all kinds of horror stories, right? Mostly government. The government will tell you how dangerous it is and all this other shit. But you'll find millions of articles about how people use it on a daily basis. Comfrey reduces inflammation. They call it bone mend. I think it's called bone mend, like in the olden days. They would put it on brakes. They put it on sore joints. They put it over wounds to help them heal, like Neosporin. But you can also take it, and it'll go faster if you grind it up, mash it up. But you can take it and put it in a 55-gallon drum of water or 5-gallon buckets and make a tea out of it, and it'll super fertilize, right? You can just spray it on your plants. You can water your plants with it, or you could foliar feed your plants with that tea, which means you're spraying the foliage. Bone knit, there we go. Knit bone, there we go. Roots pull up all minerals and feeds soil and livestock. Pant Prepper is pretty hilarious. Well done, sir. Go have a good night. Matt, I'm going to go and have a margarita and get up in the morning. I got up this morning. I did a video at 4:30 this morning on Instagram and TikTok. Those are a little bit different than some of our other content. At least the book talks about the hard truth. Comfrey tea is great, but it is rank. It's also an awesome medicinal, and you should never use it because the pharmaceutical companies can't make a penny on it. My friends Billy Bond and William, Permapastures, they do a Comfrey salve. I have it right here on my desk, and I have been putting this on my knee 5 or 6 times a day. Everything in this jar comes from their farm. Well, organic olive oil, maybe not the olive oil. Organic Comfrey, organic beeswax. The beeswax and the Comfrey comes from their farm. Comfrey moonshine. Try it out. Try it out. Let's see. Comfrey and nearby forest floor with worm casting tea. Yeah, if you're making compost or you're setting up garden beds, you will always do well to scrape a little soil out of the forest floor. It'll have all those microbes in it, and you will really pop that that life off in that stuff. You'll inoculate. Awesome medicinal. We've been using it for years, Amy. Permapastures honey mead. Oh yeah, that'd be great. Everything organic ferments. We should put that on a shirt. All right, guys, I'm out of here. You guys have a good night. We have a new shirt coming. Jason, I think I replied to you. The last one is the perfect one. I really want like a little flash of yellow in there. We're not even gonna fuck with it. I know you got to make extra screens. Do it exactly how it is. Guys, I'm out of here. See you guys tomorrow.